This is an emergency 155 broadcast.
I mean, it really is. You messaged me about this morning. Like, we very rarely. The pod is not topical. It is timeless. It's evergreen content, as we
It
like
really
to say.
is. Just like punk rock itself. The content we do never dies.
Have you seen the ad or the trailer for the Danny Boyle Sex Pistols?
Yes, I was actually
show.
Maybe we should watch it behind the paywall.
I think maybe we should, because like that's the only way I'm going to watch. I just don't understand how anyone makes a music film anymore without getting rights. Like when you do the Jimi Hendrix biopic with no rights, the David Bowie thing with no rights. Like who on earth wants to spend not just like a movie but an entire show's time with just guys doing impressions of the Sex Pistols?
Does that mean there's going to be fake Sex Pistols songs?
There are going to have to be,
because
it'll just be like bodies. It'll be like God Save the Queen, but it'll sound really sincere.
I've been saying all along, and I think people have tried to make recommendations. When I talk, I'm not asking for you to recommend something to me, folks, but people are always trying to recommend things to me, and I don't think it exists still, but I don't think anyone's ever successfully replicated what the Sex Pistols sounded like in like an interesting way.
Ooh, interesting.
So
well, maybe Danny Boyle did.
Maybe Danny Boyle's like music
maybe
supervisor.
Danny Boyle's the first one. Yeah.
I mean,
the first person to succeed.
They nailed the Beatles movie, so.
Oh my God, that's true. Wouldn't it be great if the Sex Pistols thing was like, what if John Lydon had never been born, or whatever?
Or a guy wakes up and he's the only one who knows about the Sex Pistols, and then tries. Actually, that would be so good. And then he tries to do it in 2022, and everyone's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you? This is terrible."
So you don't understand. This is actually really transgressive. What I'm about to do. I'm going to say "wanker" on the BBC, and it is going to shock you.
Yeah, everyone's just like, "Why are you being so annoying and zany?"
What is like if the Sex Pistols didn't exist? Like so there's Yesterday has some fun with the idea of a world without the Beatles. Like how do you think the microcosm of punk is different?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think studded leather jackets would still happen. I think literally all that would be different is Travis Barker would be wearing different pants if the Sex Pistols never existed.
We'd be like, oh, that was the sort of in the end the sort of net influence of this band
Travis Barker's pants. Which I mean, that's important. It is important.
Since we recorded this week's episode, I've had a lot of thoughts about how I need to start dressing. Our main episode, I've had a lot of thoughts about how I need to start dressing more punk, like Travis, like Avril. It's caused a real crisis for me. I'm like seeing people in leather jackets. I'm trying them on mentally.
Well, that's good because this week it truly is an emergency broadcast. We've canceled our other exclusive idea to do this,
which is like half done. Like you already did a guest interview for it. Yeah,
it's half done, but like this is so important that we decided to do this instead. So we've canceled that. But luckily for you, I have actually because what we're doing this week is we are listening to a podcast. I don't know if we're going to tell you what it is. I mean, it's going to be pretty fucking obvious immediately.
You'll probably be able to tell from the thumb. If you haven't seen the thumbnail for this episode, get thee to a social media platform.
Then you'll know that then it's right there. It is right there. But luckily for you, because it's kind of just an audio thing, and we do have this expensive video feed, I did assemble a punk slideshow as well. So we can kind of look at punk fashions while we listen to two titans discuss and debate punk. So it's going to be a real multimedia experience for those who are willing to shell out the bucks.
Yeah, don't think for a second that this is an example of how Gatekeeper Plus is like a rip-off tier so that Josiah and I can afford sicker clothes.
I'm just I'm destroying my hard drive with all the videos that I'm making. So there's absolutely there's no shortcuts here.
Destroying your hard drive, like ruining your wife's ability to conduct a meeting during the day.
Exactly.
Just a massive amount of bandwidth that you're using.
Just so that we can watch a punk slideshow while we listen to someone else's podcast. Who wouldn't want to pay $7 USD for that?
Yeah, this is like the sort of thing where I'm like, we're good. We're really good at our job. We create a lot of value for our fans.
I think we do. I mean, our willingness to immediately drop everything and listen to what we're about to listen to, that's huge. So patreon.com/155pod. hopefully some of you haven't listened to this yet, and you can experience it with us for the first time. Are we ready to hop behind the paywall?
Let's hop, baby. Hop, hop, hop.